I wanted to make a video on how to make cold brew, because there's no reason to buy that when you could be making it at home yourself. All you need is some sort of coffee. I have some beans here. Okay. I like to get whole beans and then grind them myself in a grinder. But you can use whatever you want, and then get some sort of vessel to contain it. The ratio is about, like, for a gallon of cold brew, you would use a gallon of water, obviously, and then about a cup of ground coffee per gallon. So I have my gallon here, a repurposed apple juice container, and some ground up beans, and then all you do is add in the coffee. And then you add the water, and then you let this sit outside for a day. About 24 hours. The longer you do it, the more flavorful it's going to be, of course. But the reason we do this, as opposed to just adding ice to hot coffee, is it's just ready to go, A, and B, the slow extraction makes it taste 10 times better, and it makes it a lot less acidic. Alright, now we got the grinds in there, and we add our water. Halfway through, I'll just give it a good stir. You just want to make sure it's actually incorporated into the water. Slowly. Slowly. There we have it. As it extracts, you'll notice the sort of fizziness. And that's good. That's what we want. So we just let this sit, put a cap on it. Put it in a place out of sunlight, a nice cool place. Room temperature, you can put it in the fridge, I guess. It'll take longer though. For about 24 hours is how long I do it. And then we strain it and transfer it to the fridge. So see you in 24 hours. So now the next step is to strain this coffee. As you can see, the fizziness. I gave it a little shake before this, and I have a sieve here with some cheesecloth and just a pot, just to strain it. You could do, if you take the straining method. And then take all the coffee grinds, you can do it in one, very good composting, like composting again. You always have this jar, make sure all the grinds are out, and then put the strained coffee back in, throw it in the fridge, and then we'll have some cold brew. Now our coffee has been brewed through a slow extraction. The next step is to make it cold. And we're going to do that by putting it in our refrigerator. And the difference between doing this and making hot coffee and then cooling it down is very noticeable. If you make hot brewed coffee and then cool it down, it'll taste very, very gross. It'll be unpalatable. So if you do the cold extraction and cool it down, it'll be much more palatable when cold. It won't be like drinking a cold beverage that's supposed to be hot. It doesn't make any sense. It's like letting tea sit out and then drinking it. You don't like that. It's gross.